Hey, this is Curved Up Boat Doctor. Hey, this is a nice little boat. It's a 2016 22 nav something. Going brain dead again. Nav Sport, no. Pacific Nav, there you go. I knew it had something to do with nav, and then Pacific Ocean, there you go. Nice curved back seats, I'm very good, comfortable, the thigh rides. Brought my heater, it was a little cold, but I didn't have to use it. You get these tops. That's the nice thing with the hard top, is that you got big, nice windows, but you don't have to worry about the visor glass. The backdrops very rarely go off unless you park them directly in the sun. Anyway, the compass works. So what we're gonna do here is we're just gonna power this up, hit the power key. There, whoop. See, now if you hit that 2 times, sometimes it will dim the screen. So if you hit it again, it really dims it. So then you don't think you turn it on. So then you turn it on again, then you turned it off and all that. See, it's coming up good now. And you got your port wiper, you got your starboard wiper, you got your horn works. These are all accessories, 1, 2, and 3. You got aft deck light, that worked. I'll leave that on. Yeah, bilge, nav lights worked. You got all that. That 171 hours, you hit agree. This one here is the 7610 XSV. It's a good unit. I put you some more combo and reset some of the settings in here. And now if you turn this on, see how it says it doesn't have the depth right there? No depth there. What I do is I turn off the sonars when I'm not using them. Like say I'm taking it out of the water. You don't want them pinging off of concrete. So you just enable. See how it started it up? Then you go back. Now it says warming up. Okay, so I'm going to see what it does here. That's warming that radar up. Now it should have a green light. If you push on that right here, this transmit, you hit that, and then you hit that, and that brings you back. And now it's spinning up. Boom, I hear it. And there's your radar. You got GPS, speed, latitude, course over ground, and depth. And depth finders here, and this is a fishing chart with the contours in it. And currents, and you got your speedometer worked, gas worked, volts worked. So now what I'm going to do is I think I took you back to show you. Oh, look what I got to do when we're drifting. And these got, you know, they're a little low on the sides. They put this a buffer rail, so boom, you're not sitting or leaning against that. That pushes you out here. And then over here, I'm just going to hit that. Yep, that works. Now we'll go over here, and then I'll hit macerator pump. That's for these bait tanks here. I'm going to pump out the water. Then I'm going to turn this on. Boom. And it also has got an aerator as well. That's that there. Yeah, I can hear it's draining them. So I'm going to turn that off. Downrigger plugs. Come back into here, and I'm gonna go ahead. Kicker motor, they got to do a carb job on that. It's not working. Now you'll hear that. That's your trim tab. Every time you turn the key on or off, they go all the way to the top. I am gonna have them look at that one tab. It's working, but see how one's blinking, one's not. But if you hit this, see how that one's going down. Whoop. Could be that one. Yeah. Could be the right one. But see, if I push this, the light goes here. But this one, I can hear some like leaking fluid or something. So I'll have them look at that. Bait, I don't see any salmon in there. So I did set up all this, and then like I say, waypoints. You give your waypoints, you can search for your waypoint if you name them. You go home here, you go info. That's tides and currents, tides. You can see your tides, celestial. Then you can go to moon phase right there. Go home, brings you back. You can mark your waypoints, go into split nav. Now say I want an individual nav charts. Go up into here, go to nav chart. There you go. Go home. Say I want to fish in 3D eye. this is kind of cool. See, we're right in the deepest part right here, and that's when it starts coming up. I'd be fishing just right into there. That's called fishing 3D eye. And then you've got 3D overlay. You can see the mountains up in here, and you can see here, right here, this lighter blue, that's a channel. So you could use this, and then there's your radar on top of it. So you could actually use this along with that fishing 3D eye. It'd be kind of a cool combo. And then radar overlay, you just pop that right there. There you go. This has got dual range. So then I'm going to go back to radar. You got a single range. You got up and down on your range, mile to 30 miles out. You go home, and then you got dual range. And dual range is really cool because if I had this at a quarter mile, there was something over there by that chip pile over there, I probably couldn't see it. So then I can move this one out to a half to 3/4 miles, leave this at a quarter mile. Because if something was at a 3/4 mile and something was ahead of me, I wouldn't see it because I got the range too. So you got split ranges, which is really nice. And then you got your dual range combo, like GPS with radar overlay and your radar. You go home there, and then you can go down to sonar. You can go to your traditional. That works there. It's pretty basic. And then you got into your combos. I set a bunch of combos for you. That's that fishing 3D fishing chart. But you know what I might do on that? I might add another combo because I got an idea. Oh, that hurts. So you'd hit menu, you'd hit add combo, you'd say, oh, I want to pick that one, you pick this one, and then I'm going to go to charts, I'm going to go to fishing 3D eye, then I'm going to go to here, I'm going to go to charts, I'm going to go to perspective 3D. Yeah, let's go to that one. Then we go down to here. We go to sonar. We go to traditional. And then I go to here. And I go to charts. And I go to fishing charts. And hit done. And then if I want all my numbers on top, I can just go menu, edit combo, overlays, data, sidebar. Done. See, and I got all my numbers. Now I want that for my depth. So I go down here, water, depth. I want down here, course over ground, GPS, course over ground. I go right here, I'm with my system voltage. I go like that, and there you go, you're set. So now I can see where to run over here. I can go up my depth contours here. And then I got my 3D overlay map here. And then I'm gonna go like this. Just got bang. Hit that, I'm going to hit menu, I'm going to hit layers, back, settings, yeah, that's fine there, change chart, I wonder why I can't get that overlay on top of that. I'm going to go to menu, layers, yeah, radar, I'll just put it on there. So now we're with menu right here. Change chart, perspective 3D, menu, perspective 3D, settings, layers. It doesn't give me that option. So then you go home again. Let's go into charts. 3D chart. Oh, that's perspective is why they wouldn't let me do that. 3D chart. So let's go to combos. Let's go into this. Let's go into this. Let's go into the menu. Change chart. Mariner's 3D. I know. See, it won't let me do that. So we'll just leave it there. Now, we'll give it some gas. About 4 seconds to plane, that's right there. Cruising speed. Right there for fuel. That's pushing about 3,800. You're doing 23 miles an hour. Actually, a lot of junk this time of year. This is going to start being a pinball machine. We've had some super high tides, so that's why all this stuff's working off the banks and coming down here. So this right here, you're going to trim it up a little bit. Right here is a good cruising speed. Yeah, that's nice. About 4,200, 27 miles an hour. Real spunky. You can look at the front, you can feel it lift. That's good, you got torque. Now if the wheel's a little hard to turn to the right, trim that motor up so it's easy to turn left and right. Okay, I'm going to go up here, RPM is almost 6,000. I'm going to trim it up a little, 40 miles an hour. That's really good out of a boat this size of the inline 200. Alright, this is the Boat Doctor on a 22 Pacific Explorer. No, hold it. Did I do that again? Ah! Brain dead. Uh-oh. Oh, it's a Pack Pro. Ah, that's it. I have a hard time with that. I guess I'm a pro. I'll remember that. No, I was kidding.